Hello. So we're here to give you a review of the Supremo Pocket Action Cam. I bought this a few days ago. So hindi ko pa siya na fully test out, pero i-review ko siya, and alongside with that, i-review ko din with other action cams na nabili ko na rin in the past, and pagkukumpare ko sila, and hopefully matulungan ko yung ibang viewers as to ano ba dapat ang ideal na action camera nila. Okay? So for starters, ito yung Supremo Ultra HD Pocket Action Camera. Okay? I bought this online. Okay? Hindi ko na lang sasabihin kung saan ko siya binili, pero dun sa mga nakakaalam, good for you. Hindi kasi sponsored tong review na to eh. Pero siguro kung sponsored to by Snar, hopefully pagka bigyan nila ako ng mga freebies. Pero yeah, so this is the Supremo Ultra HD Pocket Action Camera. So pocket camcorder with electronic image stabilizer or EIS. Ito yung version niya, 6-axis gyroscope. Okay? So here's the box. So nakita niyo na kanina. So nailabas ko na yung item actually. I already checked it yesterday. Kompleto naman yung laman. So pag binuksan mo siya, pag binuksan mo siya, okay, medyo mahigpit yan. So ang basic is, kasama niya is yung, of course, yung manual. Meron din siyang kasamang stickers. Okay. Kasama yung thank you note ng, so dun sa mga bumili na sa store na to, alam niyo kung sino na siya pagka meron kayo nito. Okay. And of course, all the other accessories. Actually, kasama ng accessories niya is, of course, yung strap, yung mic, yung charger, and everything. So, ito yung remote ng camera itself. So, nandun siya lahat. Kasama siya sa loob ng box. So, kung ano yung nakasulat naman sa box, sa likod, okay. Papakita ko. Okay, sarado lang natin. Okay. Okay. Ito, included in the package. Yan, lahat yan. Lahat naman siya nandito sa loob ng box. So, maliit lang naman yung box. Okay. So, after you're done with the box, okay, ito yung item. Pero itong item na to, itong Supremo mismo, nung dumating siya, pag inopen nyo siya, it will be inside this waterproof case na ready to be attached to a handle. Okay, yung mga handle na, yung mga action handle like ito, yung mga ganito. Okay, so screw nyo lang, kabit. So very basic. Okay, anyone who has owned or researched enough would be aware naman or knowledgeable kung paano siya. So pag binuksan niyo yung item sa box, ito yung ganito siya nakalagay doon sa loob. Okay? So just in case na when it gets delivered, safe naman yung item, yung main item mismo. Although some of the added gamit sa loob, some of the accessories, baka ma-damage, pero at least yung main item hindi siya madadamage unless sobrang grabe yung nangyari dun sa delivery niya, nabasag yung waterproof, which I believe malabo kasi matigas eh. See, medyo siya eh, very sturdy yung item. So sturdy din yung material. So it's all made of good material. So ang hindi lang kasama syempre is yung micro SD. Itong strap, kasama din siya dun sa box. Kinabit ko na lang siya after. Tapos pag pinasok ko, para matest ko kung masastrap ko ba siya sa arm ko pagka naka waterproof casing. Okay? So, pero just to be safe, pagka kunyari, if you're traveling, tapos you wanted to take videos or pictures, kahit wala kayo sa tubig, pwede nyo naman siya ilagay na lang dito. Pero, kung ayaw nyo, which I did run some tests kanina, okay din naman. Medyo kailangan na maingat. As you can see, hindi ko pa tinanggal yung plastic covering niya. Okay? So, kasi magtitingin pa ako if there's a way to, kung merong mga temper, kung meron ba silang temper na accessory. So, I haven't really checked. Pero kung meron man, kindly comment na lang. Pakisend naman sa akin yung link. I appreciate it very much dun sa mga makapag-send. Okay? So, now, katulad lang siya ng every action camera. Okay? Wala siyang micro SD. Okay? I took the liberty of purchasing my micro SD. Madalas ang mga gamit ko micro SD, puro SanDisk. Okay? Ayan. So, 32 gig siya. Okay? 32 gig. Ayan. I think ang maximum yata nito is, 128 na micro SD. Pero normally, ang ginagamit ko, 32 gig saka 64 gig lang. Okay? Ayoko nang sinasagad kasi sometimes, alam niyo, there are tendencies for action cameras na minsan nagsuslow down siya, minsan hindi siya responsive, and pag minalas-malas ka, baka makorrupt yung file. Sayang eh. So, sayang naman, sayang yung mga videos or pictures na nandun. So, I would really suggest that if you want to really maximize the life of your memory card and your action camera, and para quality din yung mga mga videos and pictures that you will take using your action cameras, wag nyo isagad yung memory card. Okay? Siguro from time to time, pwede. Pero ganun din naman. If you're looking for capacity, 128 is 64 gig, although magpapalit kayo ng memory card. Pero yun nga, ako kasi ginagawa ko, once na for the day, lipat agad sa laptop or sa hard drive and then edit. So, pero dun sa pagkakatulad ko na lang naman, aficionados, mga I don't do this professionally, personal. I would suggest it that way. Pero if you're doing this professionally, then definitely you just maximize by using several memory cards. Okay? So far naman sa paggamit ko sa kanya, okay, let's try to turn it on. It's very user-friendly. Okay. So as you can see, ayun, dito sa camera niya. So clear, very clear siya. Oh. Kitang-kita niyo yung date, time. Okay, ito yung depende kung anong memory card ang meron ka. So as you record and take pictures, magbabawasan siya ng babawasan, which means yun yung natitirang memory for the storage. Okay, katabi niya yung battery life. So it does, so far yung tinest ko siya, medyo matagal din kami kanina ng anak ko. Mga almost 2-3 hours ko din siyang ginagamit, tuloy-tuloy. 1 bar lang din nabawas, pero hindi siya tuloy-tuloy. Kumbaga naka-loop lang ng mga 1 or 3 minutes. So marami din akong videos. So medyo din naman siya. Maganda yung battery life niya. Although considering bago pa siya, I will make a follow-up video siguro in a few months. Let's see kung yung battery life niya is tumatagal. Looking at the bottom, yan dyan may screw yung handle for the rod. Dito yung sa mic port niya, memory card, charging port. Yung down is also for scrolling ng mga pictures and videos. When you check yung kuha nyo, it's also the on and off switch for Wi-Fi connectivity. Wi-Fi connectivity niya is for the Hello Camera app. Alam ko maraming action camera may ganon that you can connect the action camera to your phone or to any tablet or any device so that you can also monitor. Parang nagagamit mo na ito yung camera tapos remotely nakikita mo din siya dun sa device kung saan yung app. There might be a few delays pag depende kasi sa connectivity nila. Pero hindi ko kasi siya talaga ginagamit, but to those who actually have tutorials or made videos for the tutorials on how to do that more effectively, patag din naman ako para matutunan ko din. Okay? So, the camera, the screen, itong dalawang tong nasa gilid are speakers. Okay? So, all in all, as of now, siguro if I'm rating it based on a scale of 10, 1 to 10 for the Supremo, dahil kagagamit ko lang sa kanya, I would say medyo mataas, 9 out of 10 compared to all the other action cameras that I have used. Okay? So, lalabas ko lang yung ibang cameras na ginamit ko na rin. Okay, wait lang. Okay. Kala mo naman kung anong klaseng camera edit lang. Pero yeah. Okay. So what I have here, of course, is the Supremo Pocket Camcorder, an ALX Ultra HD 4K action camera. Okay. And of course, the GoPro Hero 3 Plus. Okay. Ito muna yung kukumpara kong tatlo kasi why? Alam ko na maraming klaseng action camera naman that is out there. Okay, madali na lang siya ma-acquire. You can acquire from Shopee, Lazada, online, even in TikTok, sa Facebook, or you can actually buy it second hand through other online, what do you call this, sa marketplace. But actually, if you're in the market of looking for action cameras, back then, if I could recall a few years back, syempre napakamahal talaga nung ang pinakamalaking difference between the action cameras is their pricing. Yung iba talaga, sobrang mahal, and if you're really looking for high quality and the best quality, it is always the price that you look at. Syempre, pag GoPro yan, alam mo ng high quality yan. Pagka DJ something, yung nakalimutan ko yung brand na yun, yung gumagawa ngayon ng drones, high quality din yan. And syempre, with good price comes with good quality. And unfortunately, marami naman sa ating mga fellow titos and titas, mga kaibigan natin na kailangan ng action camera, hindi nila afford. Okay? Now, bakit ba natin kailangan ng action camera? And most of the time, bakit ba natin kailangan maka-acquire or bumili ng mga ganitong cameras? Noong una, syempre for safety reasons, especially to sa ating mga kaibigan na nagda-drive, yung bumabiyahe na nagmumotor or nagda-drive ng sasakyan, ng kotse. Because why? You can use it as to protect you when you're on the road. Syempre, wala namang may gustong ma-aksidente, but in cases na mangyari yun, meron kayong pruweba kung ano ba nangyari sa aksidente. To also secure yourself to secure and protect yourself in cases na may nabangga kayo. Ito, ebidensya. Pagka may nangyari, ito, ebidensya. Ganyan. Pero syempre, all about front view lang naman yun. Then, through the years, nag-update na yung mga security measures, especially for action cameras, tapos naging recreational siya. So, di naman nagbago masyado yung presyo, but nag-update yung mga features nila. Okay? So, now I'm here with the ALX, Supremo, and then GoPro na Hero 3. Kaya ko na, itong tatlong to, these are the three that I use most of the time. Just a brief history. Ito yung pinakaunang in-acquire ko because of course, just like any regular starting up the vlogger, one of the challenges is, of course, financial pa. Wala tayong masyadong pera pambili ng mamahalin. Okay, makapag-invest sa mamahalin. So, later on, nakabili na lang ako ng medyo mas maganda, which I will not show in this video. But, itong tatlong to, para medyo magaan sa bulsa, I would suggest that you start with something simple, and then pag medyo sanay na kayo, pag medyo tumagal, bilhin na kayo na medyo mas mahal. So, itong ALX, I actually acquired this. So, I think around nasa less than 2,000 pesos lang. Yung accessories niya is pretty much basic, kasama yung mga casing, waterproof, yung ilalagay mo sa helmet, charger. It even comes along with 3 extra batteries. Okay? Now, this one versus the Hero Plus, ito kasi I bought this second hand from a friend. Ito yung battery pack niya. So it only comes with 1 battery pero long lasting. Pros and cons versus this and the ALX and the Hero Plus 3 is that ito, hindi siya, yung battery niya, hindi talaga ganun katagalan, tumatagal. At the most na na-push ko siya is around an hour and a half. And ginagamit ko siya madalas nun sa pag nagmo-motor ako, pagka nagra-ride kami ng kaibigan ko through the neighboring towns. Pag malayuan, pag mga weekend rides, yan. Ito ginagamit ko. However, I had to find a way to place it wherein naka-rekta siya or nag-charge siya habang tumatakbo kami. Para hindi mamatay yung battery. Tapos pagka hihinto na kami, yan, no? Pag gagamitin ko siya, papalitan ko pa siya ng battery. So, I have to bring an extra battery pa. As compared to the Hero 3 Plus, ito talaga matagal. It takes around, parang pinaka-maximum ko siya is nasa 4 to 5 hours. Pero, di ko pa siya nasagad beyond that. Okay? Means mas namblema pa ako sa memory card. Kasi nagpalit pa ako ng memory card because because I forgot to transfer that one time, tapos buti na lang may dala akong extra memory card. Okay. Compared mo naman dito sa Supremo, hindi ko pa naman siya nasasagad, but hopefully sa bakasyon namin over the weekend, baka matest ko siya and hopefully matest ko din yung quality ng videos. Okay. Now, versus the three of this, okay, definitely price is a factor. Malaking factor yung price, mas mahal syempre pag GoPro, but the quality is there, the battery life is there. The only difference between the Hero 3 versus itong dalawa is that ang Hero 3 wala siyang screen monitor. So when you take videos or pictures with it, hindi mo makikita kung ano yung kuha mo, kung maganda ba yung kuha mo. But then again, hindi naman siya naka-film, so naka-memory card. So you can take as many pictures as you like. So one post, 5 pictures, 10 pictures, 10 shots. So you're bound to have the best shot among the 10. So, pag marami, the more shots, the better. Pero yun nga. Compare mo naman dito sa Supremo and dito sa isa is meron silang monitor. Kumbaga meron silang screen. So once you take the video, once you take the picture, may kita mo din agad. Okay? Okay. So, also, one main difference dito sa ALX versus sa Supremo and sa Hero Plus 3 naman is yung videos nito, okay? Yung videos nito, hindi siya naka-MP4, naka-AVI siya. Okay? Dun sa mga tech-savvy, yung mga medyo old school na tech-savvy would understand this. So, pag MP4, medyo mas maganda yung transfer and quality ng videos. Mas madali siyang i-edit, especially pagdating sa TikTok, sa mga CapCut, yung mga ganyan. Pero pag naka-AVI siya, i-convert mo pa. Okay? And once kinonvert mo, yung sound sa yung picture maghihiwalay. Okay? So, right now, ako ginagamit ko na lang siya just for the images and the videos. Tapos yung sounds niya, hindi ko na sinasama, hindi na ako nagsasalita, ginagawa ko na lang musical background. Pero itong dalawa, yung Supremo and Hero 3, yes, I get to use them for the vlogging part. Pag the rest, I use a different camera, which is the one that I use, which is sometimes phone. Okay, and yung may wireless mic na lang akong ginagamit. Okay, so all in all, it's always nice to learn about the items that you buy, okay, that you purchase. I always suggest na before bumili, you try to window shop or research about the items that you really want to buy. Okay? Parang ano lang din yan eh. Parang damit or sapatos. Siyempre, gusto nyong siguraduhin na pag bumili kayo, bagay sa inyo, maganda yung feel niya pag nasuot nyo siya. And pag sinuot nyo siya, siyempre, alagaan nyo because why? Yung perang gagastusin nyo doon ay medyo pinaghirapan nyo din at inipon nyo and ayaw nyo din masayang. So, when it comes to this kind of gadgets, the action cameras, we have to be very mindful because why? Ano po ba ang mga gamit natin sa kanila? Ito pa yung gagamitin natin sa pagbumotor, sa pagdadrive, pag nagbabakasyon, pag may mga okasyon. Yan. So, ito ba yung magandang quality? Syempre, maging mindful din tayo kung saan tayo bumibili, especially when we're buying online. Pasabing-tabi lang po, pero syempre, hindi naman ho lahat ng mga nakikita nating sellers online are sometimes legit. So, as a added reminder lang, maging mindful din tayo sa mga bogus sellers. And pag ikaw naman yung seller, syempre, maging mindful din tayo sa mga bogus buyers. Kailangan mag-ingat both sides. And definitely, as Filipinos, syempre, we also have to be very mindful. Mahirap ang pera nowadays. And kung ito ay hindi mo murahing bagay, syempre, pinag-ipunan, galangin natin ang isa't isa. Both ang mga tao naghirap, nag-ipon, at gustong bumili ng magandang kagamitan para magamit nila sa araw-araw. So, same way, galangin din naman natin yung mga kapwa nating Pilipino na marangal naman nagtatrabaho at nagbebenta ng mga lehitimong mga produkto. Okay? So, pero isang ano nga lang, naiisip ko, sana magkaroon ng Filipino-made ng mga items na ganito para tangkilikin natin ang sariling atin, kumbaga. Diba? We buy our own products. But, ewan ko, meron bang Filipino item meron bang Filipino-made product na action cam tayo? Kung meron man, paki-comment naman dito. Okay? So, again, thank you very much for taking the time to listen and watch me review for action cams. For other items that I will be buying in the future, please like and subscribe, and God bless.